7 signs that you are in a poisonous relationship. 1. Constant criticism. In a healthy relationship, partners support and uplift each other. However, in a poisonous relationship, constant criticism becomes the norm. This goes beyond constructive feedback or occasional disagreements. Instead, it manifests as a persistent pattern of belittling, fault-finding, and negativity. Examples of constant criticism include regularly pointing out your flaws, both in private and in public, mocking your appearance, intelligence, or abilities, dismissing your achievements or minimizing your successes, making sarcastic or hurtful comments disguised as jokes. The impact of constant criticism can be devastating. Over time, it erodes your self-esteem, makes you doubt your worth, and can lead to anxiety and depression. You may find yourself walking on eggshells, afraid to express yourself or make decisions for fear of inviting more criticism. To address this issue, open communication is key. Express how the criticism makes you feel and set clear boundaries. If your partner is unwilling to change their behavior, it may be a sign that the relationship is not healthy for you. 2. Lack of trust. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. When trust is absent or broken, it can poison every aspect of your partnership. A lack of trust often manifests as jealousy, possessiveness, or constant suspicion. The signs of a lack of trust include constantly checking your phone, email, or social media accounts, accusing you of cheating without any evidence, demanding to know your whereabouts at all times, isolating you from friends and family. Living in a relationship without trust is emotionally exhausting. You may feel like you're constantly being monitored or that you need to prove your innocence. This environment of suspicion can lead to anxiety, stress, and loss of personal freedom. Rebuilding trust takes time and effort from both partners. It requires open communication, transparency, and a willingness to work through issues together. If your partner is unwilling to work on trust issues, or if their behavior is controlling rather than trusting, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. 3. Emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation is a subtle but insidious form of control in toxic relationships. It involves using emotions to influence your behavior or decisions, often in ways that benefit the manipulator at your expense. Kingmation. Tactics of emotional manipulation include guilt tripping, making you feel guilty for things that aren't your fault, denying or twisting reality to make you doubt your own perceptions, showering you with affection, only to withdraw it as a form of punishment, using self-harm, using threats of self-harm to control your actions. The effects of emotional manipulation can be profound. You may find yourself constantly second-guessing your own feelings and perceptions. Your sense of reality can become distorted, and you may lose confidence in your own judgment. Recognizing emotional manipulation is the first step in addressing it. Keep a journal to track patterns of behavior, and don't be afraid to seek outside perspectives from trusted friends or a therapist. Setting firm boundaries and learning to trust your own perceptions are crucial in countering emotional manipulation. 4. Lack of support. In a healthy relationship, partners encourage and support each other's goals, dreams, and personal growth. A lack of support, on the other hand, can be a sign of a poisonous relationship. Examples of a lack of support include dismissing or belittling your ambitions, actively sabotaging your efforts to achieve your goals, showing indifference to your accomplishments, becoming resentful or jealous of your success. When your partner consistently undermines your aspirations, it can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and self-doubt. You may find yourself scaling back your ambitions or hiding your achievements to avoid conflict. To address this issue, communicate clearly with your partner about the importance of mutual support in your relationship. Explain how their lack of support affects you and your goals. If your partner is unwilling to change or continues to undermine you, it may be a sign that the relationship is hindering rather than supporting your personal growth. 5. Disrespect for boundaries. Personal boundaries are essential for maintaining individuality and self-respect within a relationship. In a poisonous relationship, these boundaries are often ignored or deliberately violated. Signs of disrespect for boundaries include invading your privacy, reading your messages without permission, pressuring you to do things you're uncomfortable with, ignoring your need for personal space or alone time, making decisions for you without your input. When your boundaries are consistently disrespected, it can lead to feelings of powerlessness and a loss of personal identity. You may feel like you're losing yourself in a relationship or that your individuality is being eroded. Establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial. Clearly communicate your boundaries to your partner and explain why they're important to you. Be firm in enforcing these boundaries and be prepared to implement consequences if they're repeatedly violated. 6. Unequal effort. A balanced relationship involves giving and taking from both partners. In a poisonous relationship, you may find yourself constantly giving while receiving little in return. Signs of unequal effort include always being the one to initiate plans or communication, feeling like you're doing most of the emotional labor in the relationship. Your partner rarely compromises or makes sacrifices for you, feeling taken for granted or underappreciated. This imbalance can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and a feeling of being undervalued. Over time, it can deplete your emotional resources and leave you feeling unfulfilled in the relationship. Addressing this issue requires honest communication about your needs and expectations. Discuss ways to create more balance in your relationship and be clear about what you need from your partner. If they're unwilling to put in more effort or dismiss your concerns, it may be a sign that the relationship is not meeting your needs. 7. Feeling drained. Perhaps one of the most telling signs of a poisonous relationship is how you feel after spending time with your partner. While all relationships have their ups and downs, a consistently toxic relationship leaves you feeling drained rather than. Signs that your relationship is emotionally draining include feeling anxious or tense before seeing your partner, or experiencing relief when plans with your partner are canceled, feeling emotionally exhausted after spending time together, noticing that your mood consistently worsens after interacting with your partner. This emotional drain can have far-reaching effects on your life, impacting your work, other relationships, and overall well-being. You may find yourself withdrawing from other activities or relationships because you lack the emotional energy to engage. If you consistently feel drained by your relationship, it's important to take a step back and evaluate why. Consider keeping a journal to track your emotions and identify patterns. Reflect on whether the relationship is bringing more stress